channel. I am back today with another Q&A. You guys really seem to like these videos and I really enjoy filming them, so I thought I would do another one for you guys. I went over to my Instagram and asked you guys to ask me questions and I got a bunch submitted, so let's just get started. Sorry if you guys can hear like heaps of background noise going on as well. I've got my neighbors mowing their lawns, I've got these people who I think are moving furniture, and then I've got my birds outside which are really noisy. I've got this one on my shoulder because she is so loud and she could hear me talking, so she was screaming her head off, so I just thought I'd bring her in and she can just sit on my shoulder for the video. Her name's Pepper. So the first question comes from Steph Wilson, and she has said, what or who inspired you to start YouTube? So there is one person in particular that inspired me to start, and that was Shaaanxo. I've been watching her for years and years, and she's just become so successful. She is such a happy person, so down to earth and so real, and yeah, she pretty much inspired me to start my channel. I really enjoyed watching her videos, so I wanted to create content that you guys really enjoyed watching as well. So yeah, she is the main person. Next question comes from The Beauty Blog, and they have asked, what is your favorite drugstore brand? So my current favorite drugstore brands are Maybelline and L'Oreal. Maybelline have been absolutely killing it lately with all of these new products that they're bringing out. I am so in love with them. And L'Oreal, I just love all L'Oreal foundations. I think I've probably mentioned that before. So yeah, I really love those two brands. They're so affordable, and for us Aussies, they are really easy to get your hands on over here. So yeah, they are my two favorite brands. The next question comes from someone whose username I've got no idea how to pronounce, but as always, this is the question here. They've asked, where do you see yourself in 10 years? So I don't know exactly where I see myself in 10 years, but I do know that whatever I am doing, I'm hoping that I'm going to be happy doing that. So whether that be YouTube, whether that be, I don't know, like working overseas somewhere or whatever it may be, I see myself being happy in the relationships that I have with friends, family, boyfriend, partner, husband, whatever it may be. So yeah, I just see myself being happy. Next question comes from Melissa Brechen. Sorry if I got that wrong. I say this every video, I pronounce one person's name wrong every single time. She has asked, what's your favorite brand of brushes? 110% Sigma Beauty. As most of you guys would know, I am a Sigma affiliate and have just signed my contract to become a Sigma ambassador for Australia, which is really cool. So I love their products. I love their brushes and their makeup products. Their brushes are just amazing. I've never had a problem with them. I think the variety of them is amazing. There's something to suit everything, like literally everything, everyone. They are just amazing, and they're constantly bringing out new brushes as well, which I think is really cool, so you never get bored. Next question comes from Madison York, and she has asked, what advice would you give your younger self? The biggest piece of advice would be to just be you. Be happy with who you are. Don't try and be someone else or be something that you are not. So that's one thing I found when I was younger. I was constantly trying to be someone that I wasn't, just to keep other people happy. Be comfortable in your own skin, be comfortable in your own personality. Just be happy being you. There is only one of you in this world. Make the most of it and be happy. Just be happy. I am sweating my tits off in here right now. Bloody Australian summer, it is on its way. Next question comes from Livy Sarah X, and she has asked, what advice would you give somebody trying to start their own beauty YouTube channel? Just go for it. Go for it. It took me so long to finally build up the courage to film my first video, and my first ever video that I filmed never even made it up onto my channel. I was always so worried about what people would think about me starting my channel, but at the end of the day, like I said before, just be you, do what you want to do, and be comfortable in your own skin. And once I kind of got to the point where I was like, I don't even care what other people think, this is what I want to do, I just did it. So I basically sat down and turned the camera on. I did invest in a good camera to start off with. I think that's really important to do, because that kind of just builds the quality of your videos from the start. And then obviously you can rely on natural lighting and stuff like that. You don't have to go out and spend $1 bajillion on getting proper like umbrella lights, ring light, all of that. Just start with natural lighting and just ease your way into it. Talk about something that you love and that you're comfortable about, and just let your personality shine in the videos as well. So be comfortable just being you in the videos. Don't try and be someone else. People will love you for being you. So yeah, that's the only advice I can give you. Next question comes from Paige Hawley. She always asks questions for my Q&As, so thank you so much, Paige. I can always rely on you to ask me a question. Paige has asked, how do you deal with negative comments on social media? Do they bother you? Love you, girly. Love you too. So, to be completely honest, I've only ever had one negative comment. I am so lucky. Out of the 4,500 people that are subscribed to me, and I'm sure that there's more than that watch my videos because there's people that don't subscribe, I've only ever had one mean comment, and I feel very lucky for that. So basically when I saw this comment, I couldn't help but laugh because it was pretty pathetic. So it was basically just calling me stubborn, basically just saying the way that I act, look, and my attitude and all of that screams that I'm a stubborn person. So I just thought it was really funny because I, in the original instance, had actually called myself stubborn, and she was kind of responding to that and being like, well, duh. I was like, I just called myself stubborn. Like, that's not an insult if I was the first one that called myself stubborn. You know what I mean? So basically I deleted the comment straight away because I just don't want negativity on my YouTube channel at all. And that is how I will pretty much cope with any negative comment. It will just get deleted from my channel straight away. The thing that I don't understand is why people feel the need to leave negative comments on other people's videos. If you don't like the video, I'm not sitting here forcing you to watch my video. I'm not sitting here forcing you to leave a nice comment. You know, like, you don't have to sit there and watch it. And I think it says a lot more about the person that's leaving the negative comment than it does about you. The next question comes from _Erin and she has asked, what do you do to remain positive? Now, I think that this is a very easy question to answer. I know for some people it may be a really hard thing to do, but I just figure you wake up in the morning, you jump out of bed, and at that point you have got an option as to whether you want to approach the day with everything you've got and be positive and be happy, and regardless of what's going on, you are alive. You are here in this present moment. You can choose to be positive and stay positive. So for me, it's a case of waking up in the morning and realizing you are lucky in the life that you have. You're alive. You're in this present moment and you have the choice to be positive and be a happy person. So I know that other things can influence your mood on a daily basis. We're all human, that happens, and don't get me wrong, I do have my down days, but majority of the time I just kind of sit up in bed in the morning and I'm like, hey, I'm here, I'm alive, I have good friends, I have great family, and I can choose to be happy. So yeah, I believe it's very much just a choice that you have to be comfortable making every morning. Did that even make any sense? I feel like I just rambled on for a good 20 minutes about nothing. Sorry. And the last question comes from CindyGB_, and she has asked, what are your tips on saving and budgeting? Now, I'm probably really old school when it comes to this because I really like to get a pen and paper in front of me and actually write everything down. So I write down like all the bills that I have to pay every week, so rent, phone bill, internet, all of that adult stuff that no one likes to talk about. And then I write down kind of like how much income I have coming in and figure out how much I'm going to have left over once all of my bills are paid. So get all of the important stuff out of the way, make sure that you can pay everything that you need to pay, and then I kind of figure out how much I've got left over from there. So I figure out how much I want to save. Usually I like to save half of what's left over and leave the other half for what I can spend and spoil myself with for the week. I think it is really important to give yourself money that you can spend in that week or fortnight or month, however long it is that you are budgeting for. Because, you know, things like dinner with friends comes up, or you might find a top or a skirt or something that you really like and you want to buy. So I think it is really good to allow yourself to buy those things and spoil yourself. You don't work for nothing. You don't work hard. What are you doing to my face? You don't work hard to not then spend money on yourself. I think it is really important to still make sure that you get to spend your money on things that you want. And that is all the questions that I have got time for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!